Hello, welcome to my third devblog video. This is an update for my game that I am making, which doesn't have a name yet because I'm terrible at naming things, but this is my progress report for the 21st of August 2017. Let's get right into it. First thing I want to show you is AI, which I didn't have at all before. So we've got 3 factions right now. There's going to be a lot more, but 3 is sort of what I need for testing right now. There will be others, but right now we've got civilians, guards, and bandits. Every one of them has an inventory, a name, health. Alright, so this one's called Bob. He's a civilian. This one does. None of these do anything right now. I've set them to just sort of stand there, but there's others that I'll show you that will roam around. We got Jeff. He's got some armor on. He wants to kill Jim right now, but he can't because Jim's locked up. Jim is a bit of a meme on the Discord that I'm part of. I don't know why, but he's become known as a bit of an asshole that wants nothing more than to kill his creator and escape the world he was made in. But he can't because he's in a cage. This guy, he doesn't deserve a name. Moving on. I guess I can show you the sandbox behavior. The frame rate in this level is pretty bad. I will admit it's gone potato on me for some reason, and I don't really know why. I've moved on to a different level for most of my development, but this will serve as a good showcase for what I've made. So what you're seeing now is basically the sandboxing behavior of the AI. We've got a room full of Bobs here. Imagine they're working. They're not, they're just walking around, as you can see, but yeah. In the bottom left corner you can see there's a clock and a day counter, I guess you'd call it. They all acknowledge the time, and when it gets to a certain time they'll change their schedule or go to the next thing on their schedule. So these are houses over here. They did have names. So this is labelled work. These 3 are just houses they'll go into. This is a tavern. They'll come here after work. I'll probably show like a time lapse or maybe even accelerate the clock to actually show them doing that. Next thing, we've got a bit of a coliseum here. Everyone's dead because I took too long getting here. So leads rather nicely into my save/load system that I've made from tutorials. I didn't come up with it myself, but I'm just going to save here and reload the game, which it doesn't save the NPCs, so they're all alive again. And you can see the NPCs in action. We got some guards here, which are a bunch of Jims and Jeffs, and they'll fight each other. It looks retarded though, to be honest. Every so often a Jim will, I don't know, go see a butterfly and start chasing after it. They bleed when they're attacked. You got to be close enough for it though, because I don't know, I haven't even set it up to do that, but it's, I guess, a glitch. And these guys were meant to come join in the fight. They haven't though. Oh boy. Oh boy, they're following me. Here we go. There's no sound. There's no Foley, no footstep sounds or sword sounds yet. That's going to be sort of probably just after this video actually, because I have done most of the coding that I need for the foundation of this game. I have the AI, I have an inventory that's fully functional, can equip things, can sort them into different categories. I think I just saw a glitch there. That's not good. All work in progress, but yeah, AI, inventory, and I have quests as well. I haven't got any in this level yet, but they all work. You can go up to any NPC and they'll just give you a quest right now. I haven't got a dialogue system. I said I had most of the coding done, not all of it. Got some UI improvements. Before, there were 3 bars at the bottom. There still are 3 bars, but they hide themselves if they're full. Because, well, you don't really need to be constantly reminded you're at full health. The easiest one is, obviously, the stamina, which you can see at the bottom right corner. I can show off another part of the AI. If I hit someone, they'll, of course, if I hit someone, they get pissed off at me and they'll try and attack. The sword he's holding only does 1 damage though, so he pretty much can't do any damage to me, because most of these swords here don't do any damage, or they do 1 damage. Another UI thing. You've pissed me off, Jeff. Fuck off. Oh boy. Okay. So another thing is we got item info displayed on the HUD whenever you look at something, so we know exactly what we're picking up, because before we just had this sort of white outline that would appear around everything. Potions work a little better than they did previously. Everything can have up to 3 effects on it. This only applies to the potions so far, but I will have it apply to things like armor and weapons, so you can have enchantments. But yeah, now we know exactly what we're looking at when we pick it up, which is good. That also reflects in the description whenever you click on something. So we've also got a rarity thing going on here, so if the color is different, that'll reflect. If it's green, it's a certain value. I don't actually remember what all the colors mean. Probably see it best on these. So it's basically just based on the value. The more expensive it is, the rarer it is. So this crystal sword is worth 900. It's got purple on it. This is more rare, so it's pink. I think light blue is the absolute rarest, yeah. And white is just, poverty weapons that you'll probably pick up in the start of the game. So, I should probably show you the quests. I shouldn't just say, I haven't got any. I'll tell you what, I'll cut right now and quickly cook up a quest, because we have something at the end of that hole to sort of serve as a quest. Alright, we're back. Bob has a quest for us as well. If I walk up to him, I can talk, and there's some subtitled text. You can read that if you want. I'm not going to narrate the quest because it's really not that interesting. It's just for demonstration purposes. But basically what he wants us to do is go in this dungeon at the end of this hallway. God, the frame rate's terrible. And he says there's a rare item at the end of it, and he wants us to kill anything along the way. So we're gonna do that. So one of them's seen us, and he's gonna try and kill us. So there's a bit of weirdness there, but you can see I made him bleed for every hit, and he did damage to me, and I also got a bit of XP for killing him as well. I can take his stuff if I want. It really makes no difference. But I've got 2 more of these guys to kill. They haven't noticed. I'm gonna be honest, this looks like stealth, but it's not. They're just stupid. Yeah, they're pretty stupid. They're nowhere near game ready, but they're the best I've got right now. So they're dead, and the quest is updated. So now would be a good time to show the quest journal. There's a bit of a description. Again, you can read that if you want. The next thing we're going to kill, after I grab this food, and it might be, no, it's a locked chest. The next thing we're going to kill is some spiders, and they may be buggy. Well, they're going to be buggy, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to save here. Alright. Oh, one of them's noticed. Their ragdolls don't work properly, so they just end up falling through the floor. This has probably become more of a showcase of all the bugs I've made than the features, but that's game development for you. It would be impressive if there weren't bugs. These barrels typically have food in them. Move on. Watch out for the fire. There's a slight problem here. And through the power of editing magic, I have fixed it. Okay. Oh boy. That's not good. Well, I'm in big trouble if they fall through the floor before they die, because I won't be able to go on with the quest. Okay. So, again, it updates the description every time. The next thing is to find the rare item, which I know exactly where it is. It's just here. This is, I mean, you probably already know what it is just looking at it. This won't be in the game. I made this one day when I was bored, as a joke more than anything. But it makes for a good rare item, that's for sure. So I'll just reload. Let's just massacre some spiders. Okay, so I've just reloaded. Quest is bugged out again, but I gotta show you this as it is because this video is like 2.5 weeks late and I can't just keep putting it off because, oh, it's buggy. You know, this is how the game is right now, so this is how you see it. I actually just finished this quest system like today, so I'm still sort of figuring out how it works and how to get quests to work properly. Still a lot of work to do, clearly. Hi guys. Bye guys. I think that's pretty much everything that I've done, but I guess I can tell you guys what I'm going to be doing in the very near future. Because I've got the 3 sort of main pillars of the game in place, albeit most of it's pretty buggy, but you know, I have the inventory, the questing, and the AI. I can focus less on coding and more on actual art assets. Like this armor is just absolute dog shit. Like, it's not even a skeletal mesh, so it's actually clipping through my body. Right now I'm getting impaled by my own armor, and there's plenty of like animation bugs. For instance, if I get rid of my arm guards, my wrist is floating, like it's completely out of its socket because of animation bugs. So yeah, I'll probably be doing a bunch of bug fixing, which I'm not really looking forward to, but I gotta do it. And then I'm gonna make some art assets, so, you know, swords of my own, armor of my own. Gonna start making houses, you know, like a dungeon tile set. And that's like officially phase 2 of the 3-phase development cycle that I'm going through for this prototype. Phase 1 being the coding, 2 being the art assets, and 3 being sort of like creating the open world, I guess. Yeah, let me know what you think of this video. It's my first sort of live commentary sort of thing. It's not scripted at all. I'm literally improvising this as I go along, which is why this is probably the first time you're seeing glitches in this game, because And my scripted videos, I don't typically talk about them, but there's fucking plenty of them. These are a lot easier to make though. I can shit these out in a night, and you guys can see exactly what's going on with this unnamed game that, as of recording this, like 350 of you seem to be interested in. So yeah, I guess I should also say, if you're new, consider subscribing. Don't have to, because, well, I upload like once a month if you're lucky. I've hardly got an abundance of content on this channel, so. But if you feel like you want to know more about this game that I'm making, feel free to subscribe, and you'll eventually get updates, I promise. It just sort of depends when they come out. So, I guess I'm just going to stand in this fire and end this video, I guess.